Test, test. Sorry. I was finishing my dinner. Hold on. Let's do the intro.
And stay away from drugs, other than pot.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The Doobie Doobie Pothead Stoner of the Year Award goes to
Dragon, you hoser, you better puff and pass.
You mind if I do it, Jay?
Please go and get...
My guys, my friends, my dudes, happy Thursday, everybody. It's so good to see all of you. I'm so sorry I was late getting here. I started cooking dinner. You guys talked about wanting to see me do like, what is it? You guys can hear me, right? Yes. Okay, cool. You guys wanted to see me do like cooking stuff. So I got it in my mind. I was like, I'm going to learn how to make barbecue chicken for everybody tonight. So I got barbecue chicken, carrots, and mashed potatoes. I'm trying to put it all together and do it all the right way. And it ended up taking way longer than I expected it to. And I just got to eat like 2 legs and then run down here. And I'm still kind of sticky, and I think there's still some in my teeth. But it's so good to see all of you here today. Thank you for being here. Holy crap. I need to roll some doobies. I think tonight I'm going to roll instead of doing bong rips. So let's do that. I do a lot of grilling. Dude, I'm really bad at it. I do everything in the air fryer, and I love it. Ezio, I'm sorry I'm talking about food while you're hungry. The only thing that's worse, bro, you doing any reactions tonight? No, I don't think, maybe, but probably not, because we're going to cut over to this here in the next little bit after I get nice and stony baloneyed. Have a great rec. I just take, oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much. But we're going to do some drumming tonight after I get nice and royally toasted. I've been practicing all week to try to do a better job than I did last week. I was really hard on myself, so I'll try my best not to be that way tonight. I'm so glad to see all of you though. Let me go through and see who all is in the chat. Roll call. Wait. Where's the thing? Where is it? Here it is.
Contact.
Roll call. Where's everybody at? Let me get a contact. If you're in the chat right now, let me get a contact. I want to see you. I want to see your name. I want to see your face. I'm playing for blood, remember? No, you're good. I got some sweet potato chips right. Dude, sweet potatoes are the unsung hero of the food world, I think. I am amazed at how good sweet potatoes are. I slept on them for most of my life, but now they can either be like a superfood or they can be a delicious dessert. Tracy, what's going on? Blow smoke at you. Thank you, Chad. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Let me cut this on. Not a lot of quality light going on in here. Hold on, watch this. I'm about to do some magic shit. Where's the thingy? Where's the button? Don't blink, you might miss it. If I go here, and then I go here, voila. It doesn't really look like much happened, but the lava lamp's cut on and that lamp cut on, so bite me. I need to roll a couple doobies, so we're going to hang out for a second while I do that, because I need to roll one for me and for my wife. Or maybe I just packed the bong for myself. That could be the case. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very scatterbrained right now. Contact. That doesn't sound good. If you're too hard on yourself, we will tell Gravy. Yeah, she tells me not to be hard on myself all the time, but that doesn't really change much. But thank you for the support there. Ganji, good to see you, my friend. Finally, someone agrees with... Wait, hold on. What did I miss? Oh, it's about sweet potatoes? Fuck yeah, dude. They're amazing. They're so good. Sweet potato fries with a little bit of brown cinnamon sugar. Holy shit, dude. And a little bit of butter. That's what my wife does. She'll make sweet potatoes and like mash them up and then like melt butter and then sprinkle brown cinnamon sugar all over them. Whew. Or brown sugar, I should say, not brown cinnamon sugar. I made sugar-free, fat-free almond flour banana bread. Dude, got some banana bread at work today, dude? Hell yeah. I love some corn nuggets. What defines a corn nugget? Is that just popcorn? Is that what that is? Almost out of fresh bud. I just got a giant jar of roach wheat. Oh, dude, that fucking sucks. But I get it. I have my jar of just scrape that I turn to when in need. But holy fucking shit, you guys. So I think I'm going to get out of work a little bit early tomorrow, and it'll give me like one final last ditch opportunity to make content before I am so busy. Monday I start school back, and we've decided to go 5 days a week rather than 4 like last year. So I'm just gonna be burnt the fuck out, dude. But the good news about it is instead of getting out in May, I'll be getting out in February, and so I'll be able to hit it really hard content wise after the beginning of next year. 2 ounces though, hey man, you can't beat that. I mean, you can always take a bunch of like skunk weed and throw it in the oven, make some good edibles. Yeah, it sucks because like, the kids. One of our kids did school from home last year, and the other one rode the bus, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of transport. This year, they transitioned to a new school, so a car rider now, and I'm driving them in the mornings. And then my job is so much busier than my old job used to be. So shooting content and editing while on the clock is like impossible for me now. So content might slow down. I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to keep it going, but it might slow down just a little bit as I adjust to my new school schedule and my home life schedule and everything else. Everything's just so fucking busy nowadays. But we're here to play some drums tonight, y'all. I'm freaking to smoke some weed, to hang out, play some drums, talk some music, maybe talk some video games. There's a lot going on in the video game world right now that I'm freaking pumped about. Tracy, I'm so happy to see you. How are you? Are you doing okay? Life treating you well? Because if it's not, I'll file a complaint for you. Chet said okay, so Chet's the one who made the sugar-free, fat-free almond flour banana bread. Tell me what that's like. That sounds like heaven in a loaf. You know what I mean? Just loafing around. No worries. I'm fair to partly cloudy. Oh shit. All right. That's my favorite time to go outside. So sounds like you're doing pretty damn good. All right. Okay, finish rolling this doobie. Actually, I'm about halfway through it right now. Oh my God, Chet, do what you need to do, dude. Life comes first. Chase those dreams. Hey, you dude, I appreciate it. I'm just trying to get a supplemental income and maybe get away from the corporate lifestyle. I will have been with this company for 13 years next month, which is crazy to me. What's up, Chet? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Adding to my wife's dream vacation fund. Thank you so much. It's amazing. I can't believe you guys do that. I don't get it, but I'm so happy you do. Almost done. I think I still have like a little bit of barbecue sauce on my hands. I did barbecue chicken, and I used Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That shit's so choice, dude. That's so fucking good. Chet, how do you feel about Sweet Baby Ray's? You being a connoisseur of the what is it? Not the cuisine arts. What would that be? Culinary arts. That's what it's called. 13 is a lot. I'm still with my first kid. Dude, heck yeah. I mean, seniority works. It's like not my dream job or anything, but fuck it. Mad hype for Chet in the chat. You got the Chet chat. There's much better barbecue sauces. I love Sweet Baby Ray's though, man. It hits. When I can get it like caramelized a little bit, whew. Very sweet, very delicious. Now, there probably are many better barbecue sauces, but that one's a go-to for me because it's easy and it works, and it's like in every single freaking grocery store I go to, so easy to find. It's pretty good. Most restaurants use it, to be honest, but I do have a great recipe for barbecue sauce. I would trust your recipe over any recipe I could find anywhere. Google Gemini's out here trying to deal recipes, and I'm like, what? We're not doing hamburger helper, man. All right. Almost done. I can run this upstairs to her, and then I can pack my bong, and then we can blaze, you guys. Sorry to wait so long to get our first hit of the stream in, but we are going to get there. My wife comes first before everything else. Want to make sure she has hers. Okay. And voila, we have it. Hang tight. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Out of the way, Ellie. Now. Get out. Get now. Thank you. Okay. We're back. Time me. How'd I do? Pretty quick, huh? More North Carolina barbecue sauce. Heck yeah, that's the way to do it. It's the way to be. North Kakalaki, baby. I think I have a little bit of a residual hit in here. Let me bump that out. There we go. All right, folks, I'm packing up. I hope you are too, because we're about to do the first rip of the stream. I told him about, wait, hold on. Ezio said something. He said, what did he say? He said, also, my homie got me a new bong as early wedding gift. Dude, that's so awesome. Congratulations. Told him about my favorite streamer, Greatstoneddragon, so he got me a dragon bong. Dude, I've got to see. I've got a dragon bong back here, but I want to get another one. I got to see yours, though. That's so fucking cool. You have no idea how clean and safe I'm keeping this bong. Please post a picture of it in the Discord if you have a moment, because I've got to see it. There's a link to the Discord. I got to know what that looks like. Sweet Baby Ray's is a good standard barbecue. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you agree as well. Do you plan to stream on Twitch as well? Oh my gosh, did I not start that? My bad. Boom. We're live on Twitch now. My bad. I don't do well when I rush, as you can tell. I'm back. Hey, Darcy, how are you? Good evening, madam. It's so great to have you. We haven't done the first rip of the stream yet, so you're just in time. We're getting ready to do that, because I'm going to get nice and freshly toasted, and then we are going to transition over to the drums. I have a good Korean barbecue recipe as well. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm good. I'm glad you're good, Darcy. I'm low-key stressed out, but overall doing good. You know, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. It's been a long week, and I'm excited to hang out with you guys right here, right now. And I'm all packed up, so we can do it. Okay, so I'm packed. Are you guys ready? You guys ready for a rip? Because I know I am. A Ripski Doodle, a Rip Ripley, a Rhea Ripley. Any WWE fans out there? Huh? My buddy Bark is. He's a huge WWE fan. Hopefully you'll de-stress a little hanging with us. I hope so. I think that's normally what happens, you know? And then I'm not going to be near as hard on myself with my drumming tonight, because I've been practicing all week. We Red-Eye Jedi. What's going on, DMC? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for popping in. I think all right, dude's ready to hit. I think we're all ready. All right, here comes the countdown, you guys. Get ready. It's time for first rip of the stream. Ready thine bongs, thine J's, thine blunts, those grabs, bowls, chillums, whatever you're hitting.
You mind if I
Let's
do
do
Jay?
it. And there we go. There's the countdown. Get ready. I'm most deaf, am. Got my bong, and I'm ready. Blazing with the dragon, my buddy. Dude, thanks so much. Cheers, everybody. Heck yeah. Woo! Ganji, thank you for ripping with me. Dude, thank you for ripping with Tracy. Ezio, thank you for ripping with me. Who else out there is ripping it with me? Let me see it in the chat. Darcy, thank you for ripping it with me. I will be playing a number of the songs that I played last week, and then I've got some new ones that I threw in there that I brushed up on. So we'll have a little bit of difference. I got a couple rap tracks in there that I was going to play along with. Again, this isn't like not me trying to perform as much as it's just get more practice in, but hey, you guys can hang out with me while I do a little bit of drum practice. I think it's fun. Took a 600 milligram of edibles today. Does that count? Absolutely. How are you typing now? That's insane. Holy shit. I take a 250 milligram and I think I almost forget how to breathe. How are you rocking on 600 like it's nothing? That's insane. Granted, I do know there are people out there that like don't get as impacted by edibles, and that seems to be me up until it all hits, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I don't. Oh fuck, this is a bad idea. I'm dead. Good starter dose, 600 milligrams. Woo! I think 10 is a good starter dose, my friend. That's it. That is a super high tolerance. Mad respect, though. Paint me impressed. Why can't I see the chat? I want to see it on this thing. And it won't let me see it on this thing. Multiple grams, many times. Sweet Jesus. I can do like 5 max. Dude, John Mark, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. How are you? Are you talking like 5 milligrams or 500 milligrams there, John Mark? I was eating 175 milligram chocolate bars and still smoking. See, now I will still smoke while on edibles. Like I'll do a 250 milligram edible and like smoke on the come up. Just 5 milligrams, not 500. Well, mad respect to you for knowing your limits. Like I can rock with a 10 and be just fine. You know, oh, okay, it's nothing crazy, but I'm still going to be smoking on top of it. So it works, I think. Did that as a dare with my homie when I first ever started smoking. I threw up for 2 days and was stumped. LOL. Never doing it. Yeah, no, fuck that. Y'all is crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. 600 milligrams put me in the ground. I'm not I'm not coming back from that one, I don't think. That's called what is that? A vision quest. Are you checking out King Giz tomorrow night? Wait, what do you mean? What are they doing tomorrow night? Everyone's different. I barely feel under like 500. Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, tolerances are different. Anatomy is different. What is biology anyways? Thinking of starting a gourmet edibles company. You should absolutely do that. Yes. Chet, that's the best idea you've ever had. I know I haven't known you for that long, but I can tell you right now with a humongous vote of confidence that that is the best idea you've ever had. Oh, are they doing the Field of Dreams? Oh, Field of Dreams live stream all weekend. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's so cool. I'm not going to be watching it live. It's mommy daddy weekend. The kids are going to go stay with their grandparents for the weekend. So yeah, I'll be lucky if I get a chance to watch the hour-long Kingdom Hearts thing that they're doing at D23, which dude, I'm so pumped about it. I can't wait. The album comes out tomorrow. Oh shit. That's pretty nuts. And Blood Incantation. Didn't you have me react to a Blood Incantation song, John Mark? I feel like I remember that name. That's insane. All right, so I'll have to try to get a reaction done to that for sure. Hey, Gravy. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Everybody say hello to my wife. The best that there ever was, is, and will be. Total babe. See, I'm a baker and I bake edibles as a side business for my friends and family. Okay, so Chet, I don't know if you prefer to work alone, but it sounds like there's an option for you know, an extra couple hands in the pot, which doesn't always look at that. Everybody say hi to my wife, and then it's just bam, 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 bam. Honey, you're so popular. She's the best though. Mrs. Dragon, that's her. That is her. She's my better half. How cliche that might sound, but it is so 100% true. Oh man. Which by the way, it's so cool because when my wife and I first like reconvened our relationship, she had me watch through her favorite show at the time, which was there was only one season out of it, which was Severance, with Adam Scott, and she was really in love with that show, and now I really love that show, and we've been super into it. Wasn't as crazy about season 2. If anybody out there's watched it, you know, let's see some love for Severance in the chat if you're a fan. But we watched season 2. It was all right. But now our son is like, Mom, can I watch Severance? And so they've been watching it together, and it's so cute. So like in tandem, I am showing him Left 4 Dead 2, and me and Caltheon and Bark were playing with him last night, taking him through Left 4 Dead 2. He's never played before, so he's just like having the best fucking time, and I'm having the best time because I've played countless hours of Left 4 Dead with my buddies, and now we're like raising my son up with Left 4 Dead as in the group, which is just really cool. So he's like taking interest in you know, like the gaming that I like to do, but also his mom's favorite shows and music and stuff. So it's just really, really cool to see a child just like soak up new knowledge and media and influence and all of that. It's so fucking cool. Severance is such a good and trippy show. Most def a great show to watch while stoned. Absolutely. Watched every single one of those episodes, blasted. Severance was my girlfriend's latest obsession. We just got into the show From on MGM. Ooh, I've not heard of that. Is it good? Hey, Chet, shouldn't you be saying no, wait, no. Is it you that's getting married? Yeah, it's you. No, it's Ezio. Ezio's getting married. Are both of you getting married? I feel like I remember both of you saying something about getting married. Gravy, he seems to be a wonderful man. Oh, well, thank you very much. Dragon made me the yummiest dinner tonight. Did y'all know on top of everything else he can cook? That, I don't want to say she's wrong, so I'm just not going to. Thank you, honey. Yeah, okay, so you're both getting married. All right, so you should be saying fiance, not girlfriend. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Unless, you never know. Jay Weinberg's drum clinic on Sunday at Field of Dreams. Oh shit, that'd be nuts. That would be super nuts. You say From, the show From, and that's on MGM. I didn't know MGM had a streaming service, but who doesn't? Paramount does, all that stuff. I'm getting married on the 27th. That is 14 days away, my friend. You got 2 weeks. Wait. Are you getting married on a Thursday? Not judging. That's just an interesting choice, Hey, you guys want to get married on a Monday? It's alliterative. But congratulations, man. That's so sick. Hype cannon for the both of you. That's so fucking rad. Getting married was the best decision I've ever made. Granted, I'm married the coolest woman on the planet. But dude, it's the best. Married life kicks ass. It's so rad. Get after it. But then again, I was a person who, like, when I was born, not when I was born, but like as I was growing up, like my dream and goal in life was to be a husband. And now I get to have like the coolest role of husband. You know how like there's a lot of different Spider-Man in the Spider-Man universe? There's like in all the universes where I get to be a husband to my wife, I feel like I'm living the coolest version of that. And that's a pretty cool place to be in life. So I got all stressed out cooking dinner and my blood pressure went up and I think my amygdala started firing for some reason. But now I'm not feeling that. We're doing good. Feeling happy and positive and grounded and present. You guys want to hit it again? Let's get a little ungrounded, shall we? I've got a lot of green in this bowl, more so than I want to have in there before I sit down and play. See, the funny thing is that Nolan says felt that dude, and I don't even remember what I said right now. Woo! Need to reload. Hey, get it packed. You let me know when you're ready. We'll do it. It's the day before my 23rd birthday, so she wants that as a birthday present. I love her so much. Never in my life did I think I'd be this happy. Never felt like I deserved the happiness. Dude, I can totally understand that. Absolutely. I've had the Roy G. Biv of emotions, so I feel you, homie. Dude, it's been wild. This has been the most, kind of like chaotic week, but it's going really well. Come on, baby. Look, there goes the dog. Bye, Ellie. Sarah, you remember Ellie. You always asked about Ellie. Yes, she was wearing a purple bandana. She's precious and adorable, and I love her. But yeah, getting married as a birthday present is amazing. My wife and I got married on 4/20, and we did it on purpose. 4/20, 2024. It's a palindrome, and it's fucking sick. Anyone here listen to Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol? I have no idea what that is. Ellie is the best. Yes, and she's a beast. She's a huge dog that just loves to just lose her hair all over my life, and it sucks. But she's cute enough to make it worth it. All right, yeah, we're ready. Let's do another Ripski. Here we go. Kablammy. Crazy band. Yeah, with a name like that, I'd assume so. All right, cheers, everybody. Okay. I think tonight, excuse me. Woo. So tonight on the Rocket Docket, I think I'm going to do a little bit of some Every Time I Die. I got 2 Every Time I Die tracks. I got a My Chemical Romance track. I'm gonna hit Under Oath again. I got some Jack Harlow on the queue. I've got a Puddle of Mud song that I like to play that we could do. Um, what else we got? I'm gonna hit Priestess again. I love to open with that song because it's just a really good warm up, I think. What else are we gonna do? Darcy, I've been refamiliarizing myself with the drum parts of Nightmare. I don't have a double kick pedal, but I can at least start to learn the parts in my head and when I'm air drumming in the car. So we'll work on that. Yeah, more Every Time I Die. A Poison the Well track that I really love to play, even though I haven't gotten it down perfect yet, but we can at least, make our way through it. A little bit of Fallout Boy. And then I got a brand new track that I can throw out there if we have time. I know it's quite a long set list, and I do have a different way to be able to like talk with you guys in chat when that's happening. So this is going to be hopefully easier than last stream. I changed the camera angle. I will need to, like, when we transition to playing drums, I'll need to run upstairs and grab my laptop. That's one thing I forgot to do. That way I can Bluetooth it from my laptop and I don't have to keep grabbing my phone. I don't know why I keep doing this hand motion either. Try the mashed potatoes. So yeah. Feed her to the sharks. No, I've never heard of that either. What's going on, John? Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Waiting for my herb to get here. Oh, dude, thank you for wanting to come smoke with me. That's awesome. I love you. Oh, thank you. Hey, could you do me one more solid? Yeah. Can I use the that folding table? Of course. Thank you. She's the sweetest. I did not expect her to bring that to me. I was fully prepared to go up there. I'm still gonna have to put up my BRB screen while I get it adjusted and synced with the Bluetooth, but we're gonna get through it just fine, I promise. For 2 years, and I loved it. Yeah, I got it now. It's totally worth it. I don't use it for YouTube Music though. I've had my Spotify for way too long to think about switching now, but I do really love the ad free. The ad free has been worth it, and since I've got a student email, I got YouTube Premium, I think at half off, which is sick. Thank you, dear. You the best. You the best music. You the best. Now I have heard Feeder to the Sharks. DMC wasted no time. Is that for Devil May Cry? Because those games are rad. Didn't realize it included music, so I just had F and have been moving. Hey, you know what? Why pay for two things when you can pay for one? Granted, I have a family plan for Spotify, and my dad uses it, and my kids use it, and my wife has it. She doesn't use it, but she has it. I like that you guys are so open to checking out people's musical recommendations. Like, it's beautiful to see people that are that open-minded. To just be like, oh, cool. You check it out? All right, I'll check it out. Let's check it out. More people in the world need to be like that. 1-800-EAT-SHIT. If I could have that number, I would pay good money for it. Okay, so yeah, how's the set list sound for tonight with the drumming? Does that sound like fun, or does that sound lame? Yo, what's going on, Octopus? Dude, you're the hoser. No, I'm just kidding. I can be the hoser. That's fine. Good to see you, man. How you doing? People who love music are generally open-minded. That I would disagree with. I've met some people that love music and are not open-minded at all. And we call them dicks. That's what we call those. Always good as always, brother. I love to hear that, to hear that you're not doing worse than you have been. Because who wants that? That fucking sucks, dude. Further up and further in. I have no idea what's going on up there. Sounds good. It's case by case in my experience. Wait, what was Poison the Well? Love to gatekeep. Oh, wait, case by case as far as the people, open-minded people and loving music and if they go hand in hand. Yeah, I would agree. Metal community does gatekeep a good bit. you know, that doesn't sound good. 1-800 is a groove, man. Damn the bass. Oh shit, I love a good groovy bass line. You guys ever heard of Buffalo Farm? No, but I've heard of Snake Farm. Just sounds nasty. I kind of want to go figure out what that is. Poor Sleep Token, badass drummer, and they get so much shit. Dude, 2 is a fucking maniac. All Them Witches has been one of my recent faves. I've heard of them. That is a band name that I'm familiar with. Then they don't love music. They love the music they love. Yeah, that tracks, you know. But they say music is a universal language. So if like, yeah, I don't know. I can be kind of closed-minded musically sometimes, but I like to consider myself pretty open-minded at the same time. Can I just be a walking contradiction? Okay, it's driving me nuts. I really do want to find out what that is. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I figured out what it was. It sounded way worse than what it was. My daughter is directly above me, like dead, dead above me. And she's got one of those mops in the buckets that you press into and it spins, and she's just freaking hammering that shit into the floor. So it sounds like if someone were sharpening 14 pencils and electric pencil sharpeners all at the same time while they were all just like on the hardwood floor above my head. Except put like 13 more behind that. It's crazy. Yeah. Buffalo Farm. Check out Vader's song Death Metal if you want to see some drummer just fuck up his kit. Dude, I love that shit. I love that shit. When a drummer just tears it, oh, it's the best. I play bass a little. It's so much fun. I've been teaching my son the bass. I taught him a little bit of drums, a little bit of bass. And then I heard him talking to his mom last night saying he wanted to learn how to play the violin. So I was like, all right, well, you know, whatever instrument interests you, I think is the one that you should pursue, not the ones that are like being forced upon you, which he's not like forced. Like he seems to be pretty down to play. You know, just far more interested in Roblox, which makes sense. Be right back. Everyone be good for drag. Thank you, Sarah. Let's get a shout out for the mods. Thank you for all you do, Sarah. You're the bomb. And Dustin, wherever he is. Get him into the rhythm section. That's what I'm doing, you know? Trying to. Drums and bass, that's rhythm. But he wants to do violin. And, you know, again, that's pretty badass. He used to play the violin, and he was good. Got some youth awards. That's badass. The violin is such a beautiful instrument, but I feel like it's probably near the top of the list for the worst ones to be in the vicinity of someone trying to learn. You know, you can hit a wrong note or a wrong beat in the drums on the bass, and you just kind of keep moving and everything's fine. But everyone in the room knows when you hit a sour note on the violin. You know, like there's no walking that one off. That one just makes everyone go, ugh! And then you have to like win them back over. And I don't imagine that's very easy. I think this is part of the reason why I'm glad I didn't pursue the violin as much as sometimes I wish I would have pursued a prettier instrument, but I love the drums, and I'm glad I went that direction. Play with the blues orchestra at school. That's badass. That's so cool. And that was for violin. Did you play anything else or just violin? Imminence singing and playing violin. Yep. I've seen a couple Imminence tracks. I did a couple reactions for them. They're pretty cool, man. They're pretty heavy. Like the more I listen to them, the heavier they got too. Who's shunning the violin? I'm not shunning the violin. I'm totally for it. I just wish I would have learned it. You know, I always really liked the cello too. The cello was always like my favorite of the orchestral instruments. It's got such a fucking cool sound. He played chess, but just the violin. Played the steel drums? What? That is so fucking cool. That's such an odd instrument to choose, but I love the steel drums. They have such a cool sound. Classically trained in the violin, but I've always adored cello more. Dude, you guys are so fucking cool. Like, how did I get so fortunate to have such a cool group of people in my chat talking to me? You know what? This next one is an honor of all you fucking guys. Let's hit it. This is badass that I get to do this at all. It's fucking so cool. Cheers, you guys. Into your health. Right on. Something you don't hear enough being incorporated into different genres. I agree. Joe, Nolan, I got one of those. Those things kick so much ass. I'm blown away with how good they are. The problem is I lost it. I don't even know how. It's probably in my fanny pack. Dude, those are such bangers. They're delicious. They hit really good. I love the green color that they went with. There's just something so appealing about it. They're amazing. I got one for our trip to Graceland so that I could be high in the presence of the king. And it was totally worth it. Absolutely 100% worth it. The Syrup Sings roll. I find them super soothing. Syrup Sings roll. I don't know what that is. I don't remember how she got into the steel drums, but she was good at it and loved it. I'm assuming she took a trip to Jamaica. You know, I feel like that's where people go, holy shit, I should learn how to play the steel drums. Now, I do have one of those things down here that I've not learned to play. It's almost like a steel drum, but like not concave, just more like convexed. And like you hit it and it makes those types of noises. And I think that people use it for like meditation and probably for psychedelics and shit. But I have one of those, and I need to break it out and play it. I just don't know how. Anything cereal flavored is usually dope. The cereal milk wildwood. Oh, that's the one I got. That's the one that we picked out for the trip. Cereal milk was bomb. And I was surprised because so many of the weed vapes, I hit them and they have these names, and I'm like, dude, I wish this tasted like whatever this says it does, or like had like, because the nicotine vapes, I'm glad I kicked them. It's a bad habit, but they're so nice sometimes. Like when you're playing Magic the Gathering, my dog. But I sometimes I wish they could make the weed vapes have those same kinds of flavors, because man, it would be game over for you hoes if that was the case. Yo, what's going on, Spencer? Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Got to look at the terps, the terpies. Yeah. By the way, guys, I picked up bud, and all right, so my dude shot me a text and was like, because I was like, hey, can I swing through? And he was like, he responded with what he got in, and which is so funny to me, because it's like, Dory was like, yeah, man, no problem. But when they respond with like, by the way, so it's gonna be fucking killer. And I got it and I brought it home and I rolled one and we had it, and just one. It was a one and done, knock you in the forehead. The best part about it is the strain is called, and I'm going to do a strain review video for it. I'm going to try to shoot it tomorrow. But it is, it's called Lizard Burger. That's the coolest name. Yo, you want to hit this Lizard Burger, my dude? I got some Lizard Burger at work today, dude. Hell yeah. Blow through the charging port. I have heard that works. By the way, you fucking know. Lizard Burger is a stoner metal band and a half. Dude, right? Lizard Burger on tour with Gypsy Moose, summer of 2027. I'm in. Let's go. Sorry for what? I don't know what happened. All I see is it says message redacted, and I thought maybe you put something embarrassing and then wanted to delete it. It does work because they clog. Yeah, they all do, at least in my experience. Every weed vape I've ever had clogs at some point, which makes sense. Yes, find one. That's it. That's the beauty of it. Shout outs to Bruce Almighty, one of my top 5 favorite Jim Carrey movies. Lizard Burger, right up there with Grandma's Toenails, number 27. Hell yeah, dude. All right, so it's Lizard Burger, Gypsy Moose, and Grandma's Toenails, number 27 can be the opener. Let's get this show on the road, people. I'm talking about upgrades. Let's move things forward. We got deadlines, man. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol. See, I love that I get to be alive in this time of music where bands can have these types of names and be just as successful, you know. Mewtwo's cousin Hannah Montana featuring Lady Gaga on the bass. Brilliant. I mean, it makes sense that Hannah Montana and Mewtwo would be related, you know? If you look at their hands, they do this. You know? Whatever that is. Also Zoidberg, you know? A lot of family going on here. We're tracing a lineage. What are we talking about? Who? And I'm holding off on getting into playing because I know once I sit down and I play, because I've practiced, you know, every day this week, and I practiced this morning. And I've also been getting up, by the way, like with my new role and you know, doing the school transportation, I've gotten up at 5:15 every morning this week, which is just nuts. I used to have to get up at like, you know, 6:15, 6:30. Now I'm getting up at 5:15. And this morning I got up at 5 because I ate at a restaurant that made me not feel well. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So I'm sleepy most of the time. Drinking lots of coffee to compensate. But yeah, it's a bummer, man. And so I know once I start playing, I'm gonna have a lot of fun and it's gonna be a bop. But then I'm gonna get real tired. But luckily for you and me and everyone in between, you, me, and everyone we know, tomorrow's Friday and the weekend is upon us. And I'm freaking pumped about it. There's so much to look forward to. I have a kind of romantic plan for my wife. I got this cute little date idea that I'm seeing through. So that's cool. Very, very stoked to see how that goes over. And we had this really funny lapse in communication on my end. I think it was last night or the night before, because we were trying to plan out our weekend. And so she was like, well, how long is the thing that we're going to do that you have planned going to take? And I was like, I mean, it could really take as long as we want it to. I mean, maybe 5 minutes. She was like, 5 minutes? Like, yeah, you know, it won't take us very long. And she was like, 5 minutes how? Like, what? I know I'm not supposed to know, but you're saying 5 minutes, and I find that just odd. What do you mean 5 minutes? And then as we continued to try to talk this out, I didn't realize that she wanted me to factor in transit time. I thought she was talking about the particular activity. And so I was like, she was like, well, where's this going to happen? And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, well, how long is it going to take us to get there? And I was like, maybe 15 minutes. And she was like, okay, so no, it's not going to take 5 minutes. So I said, I looked her in her eyes and said, oh, you wanted me to include transit time? Yes. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I'm really excited about it. I would tell you about it, but I know she's listening and I don't want to ruin the surprise. Well, that'll be a Saturday thing. Friggin' stoked. Maybe we end up watching a little more X-Men 97. I don't know if anybody out there hasn't watched that, but it's really good. I really like it a lot. Oh, let me catch up on chat. They both come in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, except is Mewtwo doing the telepathy thing to move the wrecking ball, I would imagine. Bad Rog name. It's like when Pete Holmes on Crashing was booked on Mulaney because they thought he was someone else. Yeah, dude. Talk about failing upwards, You need the coffee IV, and I have it. I kill a pot in the morning and then a pot probably around 10:30. And then sometimes I'll make me another pot around noon, 1 o'clock. And then the worst part is that my school starts on Monday. So I'm at work from like 5:15 to about 3 p.m. And then I have to leave for school at 5, and I'm scheduled there from 6 to 9 p.m. And it's a half-hour drive back. And that's going to be my 5 days a week for the next 26 weeks. Yes. These are truth facts. I feel your sympathy and I welcome it and I appreciate it. Thank you. Life. It's funny. It's big. A lot of room for a lot of change. You survive Memphis. You can survive anything. Thank you. That is the motivation I needed. Right there. Speaking of Bruce Almighty quotes. What a great movie. I should watch it again. It's been a while. Dimmy, what's going on? Good to see you. How are you? How's your week been? I'm getting dry mouth. Fuck. Dimmy, I don't think you were here for last stream. We did something cool and we're gonna do it again tonight. I'm gonna play drums. That's what's gonna happen next. We're finishing getting nice and toasted, which probably isn't the best idea because I was feeling pretty good about it when I practiced, but I wasn't stoned then. I like to think that the stoned might make me better, but it might just make me paranoid. And then it's just like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Heck yeah, I'm glad you're excited. It should be fun. Hey, dude. Or he's probably saying hey to Dimmy. Well, Dimmy, what's something good that happened to you today? No, I saw what you mean, though. Like, Memphis was cool. It was cool. We got to do this thing where there's this barbecue joint there that has a pink limo that will drive to the hotel and pick you up all for free and drive you to the restaurant and then also take you back to the hotel after you're done. Like a designated driver that you don't have to pay. And we did that on the last day we were there, and it was so freaking cool, man. It was baller. And the driver was like kind of sketch. Pretty sketch, but also endearing. Just act like we're not here. Yeah, it's easier said than done. Listen to any Norma Jean. Dude, I should have. That's a missed opportunity. I'll tell you what I did do. I finished Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance for the first time. It was sick. I'll play through Birth by Sleep right now, and then I'll only have one more Kingdom Hearts game to beat, and I will then have beat all of them. I'm fucking pumped about it, dude. There's going to be some Kingdom Hearts 4 information that's going to drop on Saturday. And then I believe they're going to do an announcement for Kingdom Hearts being crossed over with Fortnite, which I'm kind of indifferent on. Because like who hasn't been crossed over into Fortnite now? So, whatever. Geralt was in there and I was freaking pumped about it. I don't even play Fortnite, but I played it long enough to get Geralt and then be like, all right, I'm done. I haven't really played it since. But you know what? I might have to download it and get Sora in the gang. You can't be a true Kingdom Hearts fan without doing it. Maybe. That's a weird way to look at it, but whatever I have to do to justify it. But then that beckons the question, with what time? And it's valid. So it's gonna be a cool weekend though. I'm freaking pumped about it. But we did drive by Sun Records or Sun Studios, whatever it's called. So that was pretty cool. And then again, I got that stupid I think you should leave sketch in my head. That was the night the skeletons came to life. Stupid. That show's amazing. And we keep talking about it. Like when is season 4 gonna happen? It's been talked about, and it needs to happen sooner rather than later. Think I'm seeing AC/DC later this year. I'll be seeing Guns N' Roses soon, so I'm excited for both of those. Dude, that's badass. What's going on, Rosie? Good to see you. Guns N' Roses. Axel's still out there trying. He's doing it. AC/DC too. I wonder if Angus can still do like that like hop kicky thing. Because if so, he must be staying in like great shape. I grew up loving AC/DC. If it weren't for AC/DC, I don't think I would have gotten into a lot of the music that I eventually got into, which is kind of bananas. Bob Seger is still doing. Dude, I love Bob Seger. I love that one Bob Seger song. I don't really listen. I don't know. I'm not super aware of much other than Night Moves. Working on the night moves. I love that song. Just finished a good movie. Does for the most part. I've seen live footage of AC/DC tour. Still does the 20-minute solo running all around. Good Lord. Good for him. Hell, the Stones are still good live for the most part from what I've seen. I'll tell you who wasn't good. Fucking Elton John. My fave by Bob is Turn the Page. Oh, that is a Bob Seger. Okay, so I know 2 Bob Seger songs then. That's a good one. I do enjoy a little bit of Bob Seger. Oh no, what's oh no? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we owing? I don't know anymore. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? We could do another rip. If you're ready for some drumming. Oh, was Elton John bad? Oh yeah, it was terrible. It was really, really, really bad. It was still a fun night for me, but it was a all right. So he could still play the piano stupid well. Like so good. That was amazing. But as far as like Elton John being the person that he is, and this being his like farewell tour, the stage setup felt very underwhelming. It was like, really, this is what you're doing? And he relied a lot on the backup singers. And also he didn't do any of his high notes. And I know that's not like necessarily his fault. I think he had like a surgery that really took away that capability or something. At least that's what I heard. And And I love Elton John. I grew up listening to Elton John. My dad had his greatest hits, and we listened to it a lot driving around in the car. So I'm very well versed and at least in the hits. But yeah, I was really excited to see him, and I realized right away I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a long performance." Age effects, I agree. I guess at my point, it was just like it was sad, you know. I just part of me was like, why? Maybe retirement would have been better a couple years ago, you know. Dang it, Elton! How am I supposed to sing "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road" now? We got Quiznos back at the house. Favorite show this year was seeing Tom Kiefer of Cinderella. He was fantastic. That's badass. I also like the fact that his last name is Kiefer. Kiefer Sutherland. 24. But yeah, it was sad. My dad made it really funny, and I took an edible before I went. So I was just kind of floating around. But yeah. My dad said that he kind of like when he was like moving around the stage, he was like waddling kind of like the penguin from Batman. And I was like, that's accurate. you, you know, like when someone says something and you can't unsee it and you're almost pissed about it. Like, why'd you have to say that? Like I had someone tell me that eggnog tastes like juicy fruit bubble gum. I'm like, no, it fucking doesn't. And then I had eggnog that year and I was like, oh my God. Now I can't drink this. I don't want to drink juicy fruit. You want to chew it and then spit it out. It was funny though. I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking fried. Whoo! Super baked. But that's the point, right? That's why we're here. Oh, I guess I should also kind of address the fact that like I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again after tonight. Fried, I prefer baked. Yeah, you know, I think there's a level between baked and fried. I feel like baked is here and fried is like right here. You know, when you cross the threshold from baked into fried, ascended even a little bit, maybe. So that's a thing. Maybe. I'm starting to zone out. I can't do that. Was making a dumb food joke. Yeah. I think I took it too literally. My bad, dude. Oh man. Okay. So what do you guys feel like doing? We can get into drumming. We could do I could try to do that reaction that Nolan sent, you know, but it might get my stream taken down. So that's happened twice now. So I get a little nervous. But you know, I'm down for whatever. All right. Well then here, I'm gonna put up the Be Right Back screen and I'm gonna go get my it's ASAP Rock. I'm gonna grab my laptop and get it all set up, and then we'll do a little bit of drumming, huh? Let's do that. Okay. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Let me get the little thingy. There we go. And yeah, now we're here. Just gonna keep that right there and hopefully not get too quiet on you. Get my ears. Nothing? Crap. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Let me try to fix this. No, it says it's picking up. Okay. I'm assuming that I just read that message wrong. Oh, there's a delay. Okay, cool. Cool. My bad. Need to find a more cohesive way to do all this. But this is better than last week, so it's good. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you very much. Oh. Thanks for giving me a reason to play more, you guys. It's been really fun. Is the kit coming through? Can you hear that? I don't know if I like this kit though. What if I do? Is it quiet? Is it too quiet? It doesn't sound like it's on. Hold on. So do I need to turn the volume up on that, do you think? Because I can do that. Is that any better? Wait, no, I need to mute the microphone. Let me just get a track rocking real quick. Okay, cool. Give me just a second and I will get this working. 1 second. Did that fix it? It looked like it fixed it. Is it working? Did we fix it? Okay, cool. That's what we like. That's what we want to hear, you know? Okay. Where do we want to start? I get a little nervous when I get in front of you guys, so I'm going to start somewhere. I don't know. We could, all right, we going Fall Out Boy or are we going Every Time I Die? I'm going to let you guys pick. What are you thinking? Eated? Alright, let's do it. That's fun. Ooh, Darcy says Fall Out Boy. I need a tie-breaking vote. That's 1-1. Or, I mean, well, what else do I have on here? Because all of these need to be polished a little more. Fitty. Alright. We'll let ladies first. So we'll go Fall Out Boy for Darcy, and then we'll move into some Every Time I Die. Does that work?
I'm gonna make it bend and break. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll.
I freaking love this song, dude. I love this song. Let's do it.
And I want these words to make things right, but it's the wrongs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? If that's the worst you got, better put your fingers back to the key.
How's the mix, you guys? Is it sounding okay? I hope so. Let me know.
Collecting patience, lovers, get me out of my mind, get you out of those clothes. I'd run away from getting you into the mood. One more time, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, sweeter.
Warm up. First song in. A little rough. We're having fun. Alright, so we're starting things off with a little bit of Fall Out Boy. And then we said Etid next. this one I've not practiced at all, so no dice here. You know what? Let's do another easy one. I want to get a little bit more warmed up. I love this song. Let's do it. Guys, I am so baked. Oh, I kept forgetting where I was in the song. I've not played drums this high in a long time, if ever. So, you know what? We're having fun. I do have some water. It's over there. I will get to it momentarily. Hi, so thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for that. Mighty kind of you. Yeah, we're feeling okay. We're feeling good. We're feeling alive. Dude, I'm glad you can be here for this tonight. I was very much looking forward to having you hang out with me while I was able to do this. So, thanks for being here. I love coming to a show. Well, Darcy, thanks for being here for that too. Everyone stay hydrated, big time. Hydrate or dehydrate. Me too, man. Fuck yeah. All right. What do you guys think? Under Oath, Paramore, Every Time I Die. You know, we can mix it up. Poison the Well. I got that one on the... that one's not very polished, but I've gotten through it a couple times. Under Oath? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Throwback. Alright, stop shrimping it. Good posture. Remember, posture is important.
echoes have turned to white. There's no turning back tonight. Kiss me one last time.
My kick pedal was actively moving away from me.
Bitch!
my right leg kept having to go farther and farther out under my kit. Whew. I'm gonna get over these nerves of playing in front of people again. It's hard. Let's do something different because now I'm feeling it and I feel like I want to do it. This next one's pretty quick, so buckle up. It is a track from my all-time favorite band, rest in peace, Every Time I Die. Thank you very much, Sarah. You're the bomb. Thanks for hanging out while we play some music. This song is called Floater. If you want to put it on your Spotify, it's heavy as shit and it rocks. So let's do it. So that's a little bit of Every Time I Die. They're really fun. I love them so much. I really wish they were still a band, but sadly they are not, and forever a hole has been left in my heart. So that's a thing. But yeah, it's really fun. They're kind of punk rock, very thrashy, but their lyrics are fucking amazing. Their riffs are awesome. I just love them very much. So, yeah, I've been up for a while. Rip fallen bands. It's the worst, man. When the band that you really love is no longer a band. But then again, like, is that whole concept of like, you either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. So it's like, I would rather the band break up while they're still really good than witness them become shitty. You know, you gotta kind of, I guess you gotta kind of pick your poison on that one. But yeah, if you guys want another fast-paced one, I've got another Every Time I Die track I can do called Buffalo 666. I've got Misery Business by Paramore on the queue. I've got River Road by Jack Harlow. Helena by My Chemical Romance. What else we got in here? There's Buffalo 666. Someday by Sugar Ray. I forgot I had that one on there. That's awesome. Quiet Things That No One Ever Knows by Brand New. I've also got Crystal Lake by Poison the Well, but again, that one is very rough for me. So, gotta get ready for it. All right, dude, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. Get lots of rest. Have a great day tomorrow and have a good weekend coming up, brother. Thanks so much for hanging out. Everybody say bye to dude. Bye, dude. You know what? Maybe I just play the one I want to do. Let's do... Yeah, let's do a little Paramore. Paramore sounds good. Sarah said Paramore sounded good earlier. Let's do that. That sounds fun.
From the toxic body
forgot to turn my mic off for the first bit of that. My bad. All you heard was pat, 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 pat. You know, they sell electric drums as the quieter alternative, and while they may all be, like, they may be that, they most certainly are not a silent option. I don't think there's a way to silently play drums. I mean, you can air drum, but your foot's going to be tapping. That's how that goes. No way to really avoid that. How you doing, John Mark? You doing all right, buddy? Living large and in charge. All right, I think I've only got a couple more in me, and then we'll go do a couple more rips and then call it a night. So, what did I want to do next? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I had no idea that King Giz album's coming out tomorrow. John Mark, are you excited about that one? Is like the whole like dark EDM your vibe? Actually, in the parking lot of a Safeway. Dude, that's badass. I don't know why, but that reminds me of like some Clerks type shit. I love that movie. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle my way through some My Chemical Romance, I think. That's what I'll do next. What the album? The new one, the Alien. They're calling it Alien Metal or something. I think is what they're calling it. Because I've only heard the one single off of it, and it was interesting. It was different for them. I like seeing Nathan though. That was pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna struggle my way through Helena. My son is really into My Chemical Romance now, which is awesome, because My Chemical Romance rules. So we're gonna run through that. Neither here nor there on the electric stuff. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, overrated as fuck in my opinion. Nah, yeah, I like it. Like, I still think Butterfly 3000 is probably my favorite album of theirs. It might be, which is funny. All right, I gotta drive home now. Okay, bye, dude. Drive safe. Let's do some My Chemical Romance.
Long ago, just like the hearse, you died to get in again. We are so far from you.
It's Velasic. Okay, I got one more I'm going to do, and then I'm calling it a night. I'm going to do Buffalo 666 just because I like that song a lot. And it's fast, and it'll really tire me out. So we'll do that, and then we'll go sit and do some bong rips. And then I'm going to go to bed because that sounds... Actually, I need to take a shower. Then go to bed because I can feel the sweat trickling down into my bee crack. So, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Let's do one more. And I'm going to try not to poop myself. But if I do poop myself, you guys are still my friends, I think. So, what's there to be lost and only to be gained? Further up and further in. Let's do it.
Why would you think I can offer you nothing? I'm seething and strung out and tired of a dumping.
There you have it, folks. I think that'll about do it for tonight. I'm sweaty and tired and self-conscious. So, I'm going to move back over to my chair and we can smoke at a bowl and then say nighty-night, shall we? Be right back. How do I switch this thing back? I don't know. Wait. That's not right. Hold on. That's just a chair. Why you do this? Why you do this, huh? Deactivate, activate? Is that going to fix it? Yeah, there we go. Woo! Hey, guys. I'm sweaty and sleep deprived. How are you? That was fun, though, right? So, like I talked about in the beginning of the stream, I am moving into a very interesting time of my life where I'm going to be very busy and just possibly burnt the fuck out. So early mornings, late nights, and lots of activity in between for the next 26 weeks. So I will try my best to get videos out and keep content coming your way as long as you guys are still down to watch it. The Greatstone podcast is not dead. It is just slumbering for right now. I have an episode that I really need to edit, and I just keep forgetting to do it. But I will get it out because it's awesome. And make sure you go check out all of Nolan's social medias. He's putting out lots of really, really top quality content right now. So make sure you check him out. Here's a link to the podcast. Here's a link to my link tree. Here's the link to Barkus's channel. Check that out because he's the buddy. And then here's a link to the Discord if you're not in there already. But yeah, keep in touch. If you need me for anything, please shoot me a message on Discord. Just DM me or something. And I'll try to get to it. And then other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend ahead. Have a great time doing whatever it is that you're doing. Be safe. Take good care of yourselves. And let's do one for the road, shall we? Where's the thing? Here it is.
You mind if I do it, Jay?
Right on, right on. Here we go. Count it down. Cheers to you. Cheers to a good weekend. Cheers to good vibes. Thanks for being my friends, you guys. Bye, Chet. Have a great night, man. Cheers. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to go de-stink myself. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the next videos.